What's up, guys? Welcome to Building Velocity. Got the AM-X12 out. We're going to do some work to this dude. My plan is we're gonna get the Mamba Micro X2 installed in this dude tonight. What I had in it, and I think I got 57 miles an hour or so-ish, was the stock system that comes in the AM-12 desert buggy, or whatever they called that thing. I called it the bane of my existence. It wasn't my favorite car, but this, however, has turned out to be a pretty nice, stable little car. So we're going to do some work on it. We might do some suspension adjustments. I don't like using the grub screws, especially on the carbon fiber, because it wears the chassis out. So I'm probably gonna try some other methods, and if they work, then I'll share. But yeah, we're gonna get this dude out. I do have a mail call type shout out here. China Hobby Line, one of our sponsors, has sent us some more batteries here. Wow, this is a nice battery, guys. This is a 3S 100C 6600 milliamp. One of their racing batteries. So it does have the Dean's connector on it. So technically, at some point, I might be installing this big old battery in this little old car. We'll see, guys. I'm not gonna admit to anything quite yet. I got one other one. There's 4 of them in here, but they're 2 so the other one's just like that one. This one. And they always send a couple stickers with each one, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, this is a nice one too, guys. These CNHL black batteries, this is the 4,000 mAh 3S battery, 65C. I've used the smaller ones, and these things are awesome. So the link will be down below for these guys. I don't always know what the price is if you go down and buy one, but if you guys use the link down below, it does help the channel. We do get a small kickback from that. So if you guys need a battery, head down there and click that link, guys, and it'll definitely help us keep making content. I don't want to call it decent content, because I guess that's a matter of opinion, but we try. My next one here, guys, I just came home, found this in the mail. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess maybe I was expecting the box to be a little bigger, but this dude has been on its way from China on whatever slow boat they've got, so it's been a while. But this is my little Orlando Hunter monster truck kit. Oh, would you look at that? It comes with some extra parts, and this is all in Chinese, so there's some English on there, but it's really small. Not sure what these parts are, guys, but they're some type of an electronic part. Quite possible it's the ESC or something like that. This is a serious micro servo, guys. Look at the size of this servo. Can you see it in the bag? That's a tiny servo. So that tells you how small the truck is. And this is the motor, it looks like. Pretty small stuff. It's going to be a pretty neat kit to work on. It's tiny. It's 1/32 scale, guys, but that's what it's going to look like when it's done. Really, really cool kit. And it was pretty cheap, actually. It was less than $100. I'll probably have to get some magnifying glasses to work on it, but it's going to be a fun little truck to work on, I think. It'll be some content anyway. It's a little late in the winter, but it'll be ready for next winter. Yeah. So let's get these micro deals out of the box here. And we'll take a look at them. I haven't even had these out of the box yet, so see how little they are. So this is the ESC. You can see it's not very big. Each one of these squares here is an inch, and it does not cover 2 of them. So it's about an inch and a little more than an inch and a half long and about an inch and a quarter wide, guys. So it is definitely a micro ESC. I'm interested to see how big the motor is, because it says, guys, that this thing is rated to 4S. 4S, if you can believe that. And then there's this is the 10 size motor, I believe. So this is a 10, I think. Yeah, 1010. 5600. Good for up to 80,000 RPM, guys. So we're gonna get that dude installed in there. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be the system that stays in this car. We'll see how this thing performs, but I think what's gonna end up happening is this is gonna end up in my Grom, more than likely. And because the Grom platform, at least for me, isn't as customizable, I guess, as this platform is. So I've got some plans on what I want to do with this one, and I think I'm going to go with a bit different system in it if it'll fit. We're going to see what this does, guys. It may be extremely surprising to see what it does, but the thing you got to solder on is the battery connector here. It's a sensored system too, so comes with the sensor wire for the back of the motor, plugs into the ESC, and it is sensored, so there's no plugs that go into the motor. They're attached to the ESC here. So it's going to be interesting to see what that dude puts out. And I want to say it's also it data logs as well. I'm almost certain. We will certainly find out. It comes with the QR code on the bottom, so you can learn about it. That's what my XLX2 had. That's how what I had to use to figure out why it wasn't getting full power when I first put it into the Limitless. So anyhow, guys, I think we're gonna stick with this Dean's connector on this little car for now. It seems to work pretty good. This is not a big wire. And I have some batteries with the Dean's connector, but I don't have any with any other type of connector besides EC5 or QS8s, and QS8's too big. So we'll get it soldered up on here, guys, and we'll see if we can get this system in here. I'd like to make a run with this car tomorrow and post something up on the board a little bit better. I don't have any gears to change. I need to order some gears. My plan is to stick with this 0.8 mod, 0.7 mod, whatever it is. I think they're 48 pitch gears that are in that dude. These are the stock ones that came with it. And everything should transfer over onto this Castle system. So we should be good there. everything else is the same as their big brothers and cousins and whatnot. It's just a very small version. Kind of cool. It's actually smaller than the one that's in it. Guys, well, we're gonna take some of this stuff out of here and we'll get this castle system in so we can make a run on this dude tomorrow. All right, guys, we got the motor in. These wires are very long, so we'll just have to figure out a way to manage those under the body here. I don't want to cut them or anything because I don't know where this system is going to land at permanently. But we got the motor in, got the gear on. I'm gonna go solder the connector on here. I had to borrow one off of another ESC. We're just gonna heat these little wires up here and it'll melt them off, and then we'll solder them right onto this and we'll be good to go. And we'll get the system in it and we'll be able to make us a run tomorrow, guys. Probably gonna make the first run without any real changes to the car. I mean, it ran, it was stable. You know, the max I got was 57 miles an hour, but I feel like I'm gonna let it ride probably until I have a reason not to. It would look cool lower though, wouldn't it? It's pretty high. Anyhow, I'm gonna go do the soldering on this dude real fast and we'll be back. All right, guys, I think we got it on there. Hopefully I didn't get it too hot and bend those prongs, but we're gonna plug it in, see if it works. Now, like I said, it is gonna be censored, so we gotta make sure A goes to A, B goes to B, and so on. C, plug this dude in. Plug this dude in. Sounds like everything works, guys. I got to get the radio because I didn't bring it in with me. All right, let me get the radio on, get it changed to this car. All right, so we're gonna calibrate it first thing. Hopefully we get this one right. All right, sounded like that worked. So all that's working, guys. So I think we can get her strapped down. I don't have the sensor hooked up yet, but we'll get that dude plugged into the ESC and then plugged into the into the motor. Get this thing all strapped in there. She's gonna be ready for a run tomorrow, guys. Oh yeah, she's gonna move, guys. I'm gonna get her strapped down. And the next video you see on this dude will be a run. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have this guy ready and we'll be out running it. I don't know how much more these tires can take, and as you can see, any of you guys that have the AM-X there's quite a bit of slop in this, so we get much faster. We're gonna have to work on eliminating some of that. It looks like most of it is down towards the wheels. There's not a ton of slop in the steering, so most of it is in the wheels, so we'll just have to maybe do some shims. We're gonna put this dude back together, guys, and figured I might as well record it in case I come up with something important. But I'm gonna try to get a list. If I run tomorrow, I'll try to get a better list of guys that are in the running for, or that has joined our competition here. it's growing. So those of you guys who have decided to join, we certainly appreciate it. The more the merrier. I've only been doing this, so my channel's 2 years old, kind of like Paul's. Paul and I go back pretty much to the beginning of our channels. We've done some collaborations before, and we just kind of work well together. So, you know, if I'm unable to pick something up, Paul picks it up, and vice versa. So we try to help each other out as much as we can. But I've been working just tons of hours. I took a promotion a few months back, and back into salary, and I really hadn't intended on doing that, and I did, and now I've been working a lot of hours, but we about got everything straightened out, getting people trained up so that I don't have to work as many hours. So hopefully it will all kind of get better, you know. I know Paul just hit 1,500 subscribers, so that's awesome. Congratulations to Paul on that milestone. I know I used to joke with my kids, you know, every now and then I'd be like, hey man, I'm world famous. I've got 25 subscribers in 3 countries, you know, or whatever. So this is kind of funny, and not that we're big by any means, but you know, it's a big accomplishment to get 1,000 subscribers and then 1,500. And those of you guys who, this is not my job, but I do spend a lot of time working on videos and cars and stuff like that. So it is nice to get some views and get some viewers and feedback. Everybody on my channel, all the guys are great at chatting in the comments and things like that, and giving likes and everything. So I'm very thankful for the guys who do watch, and hopefully we'll just keep growing, guys. Paul and I enjoy putting on these kind of competitions. We're already thinking, or at least I'm thinking, about 2026 and how we can streamline it a little better. This is probably going to be a surprise to Paul, but I kind of wanted to put it out for a vote for next year to see if there was a car everybody preferred, you know, a cheap car, how you guys wanted to do it. But it is something to think about. You know, we're already thinking about next year, and this year's season hasn't even really started. At least I'm thinking about it. But anyhow, I got to get some tape to tape this dude down. I got the sensor wire in the motor. Just got to plug it into the ESC now. That dude up under there. Even though this stuff is tiny, guys, it's still somewhat of a challenge to get it all in here. You got the steering linkage up here that you don't want to be in the way of, you know, things like that. I've got it in here, and I don't remember which one was A. Which one's A over here? And then, like I said, guys, there's a lot of wire left over on this dude, so we'll figure out how to manage that without having it in the way of the steering linkage or any of that kind of stuff. Like that, but then it's gonna, I'd be worried about getting it in the gear, tearing one of my wires up. To get all that sorted out, guys. Let's see if this sensor deal makes a difference here. to be pretty smooth, guys. That's unloaded, obviously, so, and barely pulling the trigger. Anyhow, we'll get all this taped down and zip tied, and we'll figure out how to manage it where the body still fits good. And we'll get out for a run in the morning, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not, hit the links down below, guys, and subscribe to us. Leave us a like, comment. If you have any ideas on what we should do with it next, shoot them down there in the comments. And might be kind of in line with what we're going to do. Anyhow, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.